Did you know that just saying your goals out loud makes it less likely that you're gonna achieve them? Sounds crazy, right? But there is actual psychology behind it, and I have experienced it firsthand. Hi, I'm Dasha, a life coach and a content creator who has built an online business making plenty of mistakes and learning a ton along the way. But don't worry, I know everyone hates long intros, so let's get straight to business. So everyone keeps telling you that you need to let people know about your goals and it's gonna help you be accountable, which is not quite true according to research and common sense. And the first reason is a sense of premature achievement or a dopamine trap. When you share your goals and dreams publicly, you usually get some praise, recognition, or some likes if it's on social media, which means that your brain gets an instant dopamine hit that usually happens when we achieve something. So it gives you a feeling of achievement even before you started doing anything. Hence, your motivation to actually start doing something goes down. And it is even worse if you have ADHD, like me, because our brain depends on dopamine hits. And we are desperately looking everywhere to get that. So sharing your goal can satisfy your need for reward and make you even less likely than other people to start doing something. So the lesson that I learned is that I need to hold off on sharing my goals and my ambitions with everyone until I have actually made some progress. And another good thing about it is that it actually helps me achieve progress even better because I'm in constant anticipation of this gratification or reward, so I start working even more productively to finally be able to announce my success to everyone. Reason number 2 has to do with intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. So intrinsic motivation is something that is coming from within. When we know why we need this, and this is our main reason to start doing something. However, extrinsic motivation is usually based on some external factors like social validation, gratification, material reward, and things like that. So intrinsic motivation is usually considered to be more sustainable because it is tied to our internal values and something that we deeply believe is necessary for us. As opposed to that external or extrinsic motivation, because it's usually based on some rewards, first of all, it makes us greedy because we start wanting more and more in order to continue doing the same things that we were doing before. And also sometimes you just don't receive the appreciation you were hoping for, and then your motivation just dies completely. So what you need to do here to succeed is to keep your goals tied to your own personal why. Always keep reminding yourself what is the most important thing about what you're doing right now for you personally and how it is tied to your values. And if you're not sure yet, try to figure it out. And reason number 3 is so-called accountability paradox. And while accountability can work for some people, for others, especially for people with ADHD, it can add additional pressure on what you are already going through. And here's how it works. And by the way, it also relates to perfectionists. So it creates additional feeling of pressure, fear of letting everyone down or publicly embarrassing yourself. And you might think that it can be great motivation to start doing something to avoid embarrassing yourself, but in reality, what it usually does, it stifles our ability to start doing anything in the first place. So we kind of enter this freeze mode of fear and procrastination, and sometimes we don't really even know why. So don't get me wrong, accountability does work, but usually it works best in small circles. For example, you have a friend or an accountability coach, and you know that even if you embarrass yourself, they're not going to judge you because they have seen it all in their lives. So if you really want to hold yourself publicly accountable, before you do so, just try to think about who can be your accountability partner or buddy or coach. Just think about whether you really want to make it super public, or you can try sticking with like one friend to start with. So the next time you set a big goal, think twice before shouting it from the rooftops. Believe me, I got burned so many times. Save the dopamine hit for when you have earned it. Stay true to your why and share progress instead of promises. You'll thank yourself later, and me of course. So whether you're trying to figure out your life right now, whether you're a freelancer or a content creator or building your small business or maybe changing career, subscribe for raw, unfiltered insights. I'm here to share the lessons and life advice no one else tells you about. Plus a little accountability and motivation to keep you moving forward.